Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to whoever watches this video from various locations and at various time zones. So, this is my first video in the series of Claude Code with Autocad. In this video, I am going to show you how I connected Claude Code with Autocad to draw a cross section of slab culvert using natural language input. So, let's begin with the architecture. This is my overview of my architecture. So, how I connected Claude with Autocad. So, my architecture starts from Claude, where the user gives the natural language input with the help of MCP Server and MCP client. The Claude will connect with Autocad COM API to draw the slab culvert in Autocad. So the workflow is like the user gives the natural language input. For example, draw a slab culvert of span 6 meter and height 4 meter. So the Claude will start the MCP server, and with the help of the tools available in the MCP server, it uses the MCP client to connect with AutoCAD COM API. It executes the drawing in AutoCAD. So this is the process and overall workflow. Let's begin explaining my project. So my project has AutoCAD's MCP server script and AutoCAD MCP server MCP client script. Both of them are created using Python programming language with the help of Claude Code. And it also has Claude.md file, which has all the instructions and details of my project. So, and rules, which contains instructions.md file, which has all the instructions how to draw using the MCP server and client tools. And we have a skills folder which has Slab Culvert skill, which explains the instructions and the specifications of the slab culvert. Let's begin with the execution. Before we start the execution, we need to make sure that AutoCAD should be running and a drawing should be opened. This is the prerequisites, and the AutoCAD should be running in the same machine where Claude is running. So I'm going to draw a slab culvert of span 3 meter and height 4 meter. I have already given the commands like natural language input, which is draw a slab culvert of span 3 meter and height 4 meter, and Claude has loaded the slab culvert skill and fetches all the specifications, like for span 3 meter and height 4 meters, what are the specifications required to draw a slab culvert. Those specifications are fetched from the slab culvert skill, and Claude has created the Python commands to be executed to draw the slab culvert in AutoCAD. So the slab culvert has a bottom layer rectangle of width B2, which is 4.8 meter, and thickness 0.2, and a base rectangle of width B2 and thickness is directly on top of the bottom layer. So all the specifications, like from top to bottom, everything Claude covers, and it has all the Python commands. So like whether we can execute the commands one by one, or we can just ask Claude to proceed with execute the drawing. So let's begin asking Claude to proceed to draw. So I am giving proceed to draw, Now, before I give proceed to draw, I show you that I have no drawings in the Autocad. So I'm giving proceed to draw. So Claude is thinking, and it starts executing the command in the background. See, it is executing in the background and starting the MCP server. It start running the line tool. So it shows like this line run from. Everything is running in the background. So line run from 50 to 50.2. So this all the commands here are executed one by one by Claude code. So if you see, we have executed the commands 1 minute back. So still it is running 1 minute 13 seconds, and the total number of tokens consumed is 670 tokens consumed. And is still executing. Its total time taken is 1 minute 45 seconds, and 670 tokens consumed till now. Still, it is executing the commands in the background. So you can see that still it is running in the background. If you want to watch what is happening, you can just give the downwards arrow. So now you can see that the slab culvert has been drawn by executing all the required commands via the MCP client shell, and starting at the bottom left corner 50 comma 0 and building the bottom layer base rectangle and closing rectangle. Okay, it has made all the executions. So let's check. So here we can see our drawing created by our Claude, the slab culvert cross section. So here it has all the specifications drawn using Claude, not a CAD. So let's see what it has done. So here are the things done by Claude. After I gave the natural language command, you can draw a slab culvert of span 3 meter and height 4 meter. You can see here it shows the MCP client commands you can run using to draw a slab culvert of 3 meter span and 4 meter height. So after that, it started the MCP server using this command and using the below commands like to draw the bottom layer rectangle. Here you can see this is the bottom layer rectangle. This is the bottom layer rectangle. So the bottom layer rectangle drawn using the 4 draw line commands. Bottom edge, right side, left side, top edge. So everything is drawn using the draw line command. And the top rectangle is drawn using the same draw line commands. The specifications are here: B2.4, thickness 0.2, and is the 0.2. These specifications are taken from the skill.md file. So once you open the skill.md file, you can see the specification which I have provided. So ours is 3 meter span and height 4 meter. So it has taken the specification as height HS4, B1 as 0.4, B2 as 1.4, B3 0.5, B4 0.5, B1 4.6, B2 4.8. These specifications are based on IRC, Indian Road Congress SP13 2021. And so I have added these values in the skills.md file of the slab culvert skill. So the same values are taken by Claude to draw the slab culvert. So here you can see the vertical column above the base rectangle, left column, right column. So these are the values, these ones. So horizontal line on top of the left column, horizontal line on top of the right column. So these are the values like 0.5 and 0.3. These values are drawn, and slab connecting the two horizontals, these slab slanting lines connecting these two horizontal, and small vertical drop from the end of the 0.3 line, which is this one, and a small rectangle, this one. This one, and final slant down to the right hand column, then horizontal slant back. This one, this is connecting the horizontal line. So everything is drawn using Claude code. So once I gave the commands, this sequence of commands are provided by Claude code. It will ask us to execute either in the command prompt, or you can ask Claude itself to proceed. So I have asked Claude to proceed. So what happened is like it started the MCP server, it executed the commands one by one, like each commands it executes one by one. So after all the commands finish, so it shows like the slab culvert with a 3 meter span and 4 meter height has been drawn in Autocad via the MCP client. All draw line commands executed successfully, and the geometry matches specification from a slab culvert scheme. So if you like to inspect the drawing, I just dimension the dimension, just let me know. So I have checked the values, everything is fine. So what I'm going to do is like, now I'm going to mirror this slab culvert. So what I'm going to do is like, I'm going to give a command, not command, it's just natural language typing, mirror this slab culvert at a distance of 3 meter from small rectangle. So let's wait for a few minutes. So it's thinking, we need to mirror the slab culvert. So it's recalling on memory, reading on file. It's going to execute the same commands, but in a way that should be that the image should be in a mirror format, which means the slab culvert in a mirror format. Let's wait for a few minutes because it's take at least some 4 to 5 minutes to draw this, because it is going to execute the same commands. Last time I didn't record it, so you can see here like how it is happening. So let's wait. It's almost 4 minutes. So it shows everything like how it is happening. It shows high horizontal line, everything it is showing, like what it is doing it. Left column done, vertical column done, horizontal line done, step 5 done, step 5 to step 6 line done. So now I think everything's done. Let's check. Yeah, you can see here the mirror image is drawn at the distance of 3 meters. So it's easy to draw from Claude with a single command like draw a mirror image. So these are the things done. So you can show like all the mirror image command finished with here. So log shows the align column call succeeded. Confirm with the slab culvert has been mirrored about its vertical center line and place 6 meters to the right of the original. So everything is done. So our final step is to draw a rectangle on top of this two slab culvert sections. So what I'm going to do is like I'm going to draw a rectangle top of small rectangles. Rectangle. Draw a rectangle starting from small rectangle. Original. Which so this is just a try. May draw correctly or wrongly. We need to adjust it after draw. So it starts executing the commands. We'll see like what will happen. So it's drawing the lines. I don't know about the output. We'll see. So it is executing the commands. So it shows everything done. We'll see. I'm also eagerly waiting. See. So I have given I should have given to draw the rectangle on top of this. Okay. So it is drawn based on my input only, but it should be like I should draw a rectangle on top of this rectangles. So I should change the small rectangle. It's not how it goes. Sorry. Sorry, I think I typed rectangle wrongly again. Sometimes it will throw error like because AutoCAD might be busy. So we can ask it to try again. So it has done everything successfully. So let's see. So I can see a rectangle is drawn on top of these small rectangles. Actually, I should have given the height of the rectangle so that it should have covered the entire size. So it's my mistake only. So anyway, it is working. So if we modify the natural language input, our exact diagrams will be drawn using Claude. So it's a success. So I have what I have done till now is like I have drawn a slab culvert abutment section, and I mirrored the slab culvert section, and after that I draw a rectangle and drop on top of the abutment section. So we'll proceed with further videos in the upcoming sessions. Thank you all for watching this video.